Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. I see all of these cases. This guy joined his mother at the hotel in St. Philip, car thief. He was sent to the hotel for 6 months. Killer who escaped, pleads guilty. It's a whole host of people who are in conflict with themselves. And the day that you feel like robbing someone, the day you feel like raping someone, the day you feel like being beside yourself and acting out against someone, you should look in the mirror. You should look in the mirror. First, go to the mirror and look in the mirror. Look at the man in the mirror, okay? Because everyone you see when you are outside of that mirror is an aspect of you, is a reflection of you. You're battling yourself. That's what you're doing. But before you go out of yourself, before you take this battle outside of yourself, stay in the confines of your house and look in that mirror. And you want to rob someone, you look in the mirror. Every blink is 1,000 years. Every time you blink is 1,000 years. So you have time to think. You have time to think, okay? So you're thinking about robbing someone and you're looking yourself in the mirror. Now reach out and grab that person. How does it go? Reach out and pull that person into you and shove whatever instrument you're going to use in your robbery attempt. Pull that person out of the mirror up close and try to inflict some kind of pain, some kind of blow, some kind of stab wound, some kind of anything. Try it and see how it works. And tell me, how does that work? If you don't want to look in the mirror, look at your shadow. Grab your shadow. Grab your shadow and try to rob your shadow. Try to take the wallet out of the pocket of your shadow. How does that work? Someone seeing you would think you have gone mad. You have gone out of your mind. You are crazy. But that's what you do. That is what you're doing. You are taking a fight outside of the mirror and think that you are doing it against someone else, as a stranger, when you know that your neighbor is yourself. When you know that everyone you meet is an aspect of who you are. When you know that when you rob someone, you have robbed yourself. Everyone you meet is an aspect of who you are. Your churches should be telling you this. Your school teachers should be telling you this. You fight against your own self. You fight against the man in the mirror. You fight against your shadow self. And you think that you're killing someone else. You think that you're doing this to that person or that person. You're doing it to yourselves. You are doing it to the man in the mirror. You're doing it to your shadow. You're doing it to your reflection. Everyone you meet, it's you. An aspect of you. It's who you are. It's who you are. Anytime you meet someone, you should acknowledge them as an aspect, a part of who you are. And until you can do that, until you can do that, you can accomplish that, you're going to be mad in this world. You are mad in this world. And until you can do that, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to continue mad, fighting against yourselves. You're just fighting yourself. You have to recognize yourself in other people. You have to reach that point where you recognize yourself in other people. And when you look at that man in the mirror, you're not going to reach out and try to grab yourself by the throat because your hand is going to hit against a solid object, the mirror. It can't happen. It cannot happen. If you see your shadow, you cannot turn around and try to grab your shadow and pull it in front of you and, grape it out. It cannot happen. And that is what you are doing all the time. You're fighting yourselves. You're robbing yourselves. You're raping yourselves. You are in a battle with yourself because you do not realize that the man in the mirror is you. Is you. So all of these things that I see in the Nation News, all of what I see in Barbados e-paper and other papers, it's a telling tale of the craziness, of the madness, of the darkness, of the blindness that there is in this domain. There's a madness. You're mad. And until you recognize the man in the mirror, until you recognize that you cannot reach out and grab and profane and abuse and violate, until you realize that you cannot actually reach into the mirror and pull your shadow self out to hurt yourself, you're going to continue doing the same thing over and over and over again. Everything you see is a reflection of who you are. It is a reflection of you. It's the man in the mirror. Get to understand that and move up, move out. Okay? Move up, move out. Get better. Get better at this. Okay? Get better at this. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.